Alright everybody, so I said whenever I finished the mall, I was going to give a full mall tour, and it's done. This took forever, but I was surprised I was able to finish it soon. Yeah, I just want to show you guys what this big wall is before we go into the mall. And yes, this parking lot I did this on a stream, so if you go back a little bit, it's one of the streams that I'm saying I'm decorating the mall. I did this entire parking lot, well, most of it anyway. And yeah, that's like the entrance. But I just want to show you what this giant wall is. This is a giant, like, this is a development. Like, there's going to be a line of more townhouses this way, and that's the whole development. But thanks to a structure blog and my friend telling me how to do it, I was able to complete just copying all this. And I'm going to try, like, everything's done with it except for the interior, so I'm probably going to do that all on stream. But so far, these three on the end are done. But yes, we're probably going to do this together on stream, but I don't know yet, so we'll figure that out. But let's get into the mall, because, yeah. But this is a very giant parking lot, and just needless to say, it took forever to make. And the time that I put into this mall, I don't know when I started making it earlier this year, but I'm surprised it took as long as it did. I'm surprised it didn't take any longer. But yeah, okay, so this is like the, well, this is like the food court entrance, because, you know, there's a food court in most malls, if not every mall. And, like, this is just an example of what's in there. You got your Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, you got Domino's, Subway. They wanted me to put in a Red Lobster, so I did. Shake Shack, McDonald's, some stir fry, you know. You gotta have your good stuff. This one's gonna take you into the stir fry place, I think. Yeah, that's supposed to be the oil, the drainers. Oh yeah, if you hear blowing noise, I have a fan next to me too. Yeah, this is definitely the stir fry. Yep, stir fry. But yeah, you got your cashier area, you got your nice kitchen. Next one is McDonald's. You can tell by the red, probably. You got your hand soap, you got your you got the deep fryer, you got the stove. It's not the greatest, but you got your menu, you got your drinks, you got I think that's a tip jar. Yeah, but this is McDonald's. The next one is Domino's. You got your drinks, your chest, you got your ovens for the pizzas, and your menus and stuff like that. So the mall is very huge. There are many stores. Some of them have been half, you know what, but most of them, for the most part, have been actually gotten effort put into them. This is the front. I really did try my best, but I got a little tired with some of them, so they're going to be a little lazy looking. So I do apologize for that. We have our Red Lobster, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Shake Shack, and Subway, which I actually like how I did that. Like, you got your veggies and you got your meats. So I shouldn't have done it this way, but I didn't. But that's how it turned out. So I think that's okay enough, I guess. I mean, I think for the effort I put into that in the beginning was pretty good. I mean, this was the first edition, so. This is Red Lobster. Yeah, nothing too much with it. I didn't know what kind of kitchen it was, so I assumed this was good enough for it. Starbucks, they're mainly just drinks. Maybe like a couple donuts and stuff in there. Mainly their coffee. And then you got Dunkin' Donuts right next door. For the donuts, you can get coffee, come over here, get your cakes and donuts. You know, your, I think this is supposed to be coffee, too. I can't remember. And then you got your things to cook the donuts, which I think is completely wrong. This place, if I'm not mistaken, is Shake Shack. You got your strawberry, your chocolate, your vanilla. You got the cool little logo. I thought that was pretty cool to put in. Then I just put this here because I thought it looked cool. You got your cups for the ice cream. You got the what's supposed to be like the stuff that you mix it in. I don't know what I was trying to get there. And then you got more cups for it. And then over here you got Subway. You got your toaster ovens. You got where you bake the bread, or this is where you store the bread, this is where you bake the bread. But yeah, I say the effort for the food court was pretty good, and I think that was pretty good. Now on to the first store, which is Nike, and I think I nailed the logo, by the way. You come in, you got your little displays over here, you got a display over here. Yeah, and then you got all the clothes, you got your gold, you got your diamond, you got some chain, you got, I forget what this is. Got your leather, got your iron, then you get the checkout, and then you got like a little break room in here, so yeah. Then we go across, we have the Adidas. I tried my best on the logo, I really did. I think I did okay. You got your checkout. You have, I don't know why I picked that door. You got just the break room. You got more clothing. These are supposed to be like the shoes, and then down here are the shoe boxes. I tried my best with that. Then we go over here. We have Foot Locker. That's pretty notorious for being in malls. You got like your little racks for like the stuff that could be there, the candy, the gum, the checkout area. Like I said before, these are supposed to be shoe boxes, or the shoes. You got your little thing to try the shoes on. Then you got the little back area with like the extra stuff, the extra shoes, and yeah. And then across from that, every mall must have this, or it is not, what do they say? It's not valid. Yeah, if your mall doesn't have a GameStop, it is not valid. You got your, we'll say Xbox is right here. You got your gift cards for like the PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live. You got the PlayStation stuff, the Nintendo stuff. You got like the gift cards for money. Then you got like your cards and like, whatever they're called, the Funko Pops. That kind of stuff is on this shelf. And then we go over here, we have a furniture store. It has your nice, luxurious couch. You have another nice little couch, a nice chair. This is supposed to be like a living room thing. You got another break room and a counter. In the flag store, you got your military flag. You gotta have the U.S. flag. If you do not have a U.S. flag, you're not valid. I think I did actually put them on wrong. I think that the blue is supposed to be on the left. Then I put these in. Put that in, and yeah, and then I put these ones in because I thought they looked cool. And I was just messing around, and this is what I came up with. And yeah, I just thought, well, this is pretty cool. Maybe I should make a store out of it. You got your AT&T store. These are supposed to be like the phone holders, your advertisements. You got the logo back here that I totally nailed. That was definitely not sarcasm. Then you got a Pokemon store, because those are pretty getting pretty big right now. You got your cards, like you got a bunch of card boxes, tins. You got some Pokemon themed lamps, more lamps, some clothing, the checkout, and a break room. Yeah. Then you got some lamps, you know, you got your nice little tall living room lamps, and you got your old fancy lamps, and then yeah. Over here is like the far entrance, the further entrance, and you got Wandering Traveler. I like this because I just randomly made it. So, and I could have put a store here. I didn't, but here's what we got. Got a nice little area, and you have to have at least an arcade. This one's not big, and it's not the best either. You got your basketball shooting game. You got your ticket thing. You put your money in here. You get your tickets from here. You got your claw machine. You get your prize in here. Put your money in there. And then you got your shooter game. You gotta shoot the creepers. Once again, coin, tickets, and then you come over here, you can get your tickets in, get your receipt, pick your prizes, and then this is where you come to do your stuff and everything, to pay to come in and whatever. And then you got an Old Navy. I know that's a good V, a very good V. You got your clothes, basically just a bunch of clothes, a little break room. You got the counter. Yeah, I didn't do too good with this. I just thought I need to put one in, like my mall has one. So then you got the Apple store. You got your MacBooks, your how to use Apple books, which I don't even think exist. Then you got your iPhones and stuff. The little break room. You got your counter. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. And then we're gonna keep going this way, and then we're gonna work our way around. We got a random things store, just like one of those Hot Topics or whatever. You got like a little table with like the, what are they called? I don't even know what they are. And then you got your clothes, random racks of stuff. You got a little stuff there, and yeah, it's just your little average store. And then you got a bed store. You have your counter, of course. You got your bed set up. You got, these aren't beds, but they're couches with a big TV. Another bed. This is 150. I think, yeah, I did put prices on these. This is 400, 450. And 50. That's kind of cheap, actually. Anyway, next we have a giant cafe. I call it the Star Cafe just cause. Got some windows to look out of. You got your nice little counter. You go out here, you have like the receipts for the orders, to what you gotta cook. You got your sinks. I forget, these are your deep fryers. You got your ovens and stoves and countertops. Just a bunch of stairs and pillars. You also have to make reservations to come in here. So, and then you got your giant wall of development, but there's also seating outside. And some of the buildings got a little too close because I messed it up a little bit. And if you're wondering how you do that, I just got structure block and it made life a whole bunch easier. So, yeah. Then we got a bookstore. I believe I did build this on a 15-minute live stream that I did. But, yeah, basically, it's just a bookstore. It's filled with books, you know, what else could be with it? Then you got your Under Armour, you know, you gotta have that. You got your Under Armour shoes, because I think they make shoes. I don't remember if they do or not. You got the clothing, because I know for a fact they do sell clothing. And now that I think about it, they do sell shoes, so, yeah. Then you get down here, you got your Sprint store, you got your Samsungs, you got your iPads or tablets or whatever. Computers, Apple Watches, iPhones with once again, the other posters. You got your phone cases over here. The seating, you got just the giant advertisements for Sprint. Then you got like a little break room, you got a little table, a little water fountain, sink, fridge to keep your lunch in. And if you're wondering why there's a chest in every single one, it's for the banners, just in case one accidentally breaks, I can put it back in without having to make it again. Then you got a hot tub store. You got your big hot tubs and everything. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I think mine has one or something. Then you got Claire's. My friend told me to put this in. I didn't put any effort into this whatsoever because I don't really care. Like, I don't go to Claire's. I don't know what's in it besides girl stuff. And I'm not a girl, so I wouldn't know. And I wouldn't care anyway. So I just guessed it would be clothes and random knickknacks. And then you're probably wondering why there's no stores here. It's because this is Centerside Bowling Alley. You got a ginormous bowling alley inside of here. I know. You either have a movie theater, well, it's usually a movie theater, or something big, I don't know. This one has a bowling alley. You have your American flag, a nice little fountain. You have your tables for eating. You got your food area. Then you come in here, you have your table things to load up your TV. You got the nice big bowling areas. And then up top, you have the league competition. This is where the competitions, the leagues play. So you have to sign up to be up here. You have to be like a pro bowler. This is just for fun. The other ones are leagues. So it's a pretty cool thing. I think I worked very hard on this and succeeded very greatly. So yeah, we're going to go all the way down here. Because right here is Centerside Hall. Basically just like a big bar. And where concerts and meetings for the whole place is held. I got a nice drum set here. You got your cymbals, you got your drums. You got the microphones. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool. You got a giant... This was going to be a roller rink, but it just ended up being this. And I just, you know, I ended up doing that instead. This is where the musicians have their makeup done, all that, whatever they have to put on. You got the extra barrels of beer, wine, alcohol, whatever you want to call it. Just like the manager room to book concerts and stuff. This, obviously, that'll be late night. So, and then you got kitchen stuff. Here's your kitchen. You got your toaster, your fridge, your cutting board, your sink, stove and furnace. And then you got your cups up top. And then you got your nice little, you got the nice glass here for the line. You got like your basic stuff, plates, cups and stuff. You got your nice little area. You got your toasters, which is just an Ender Dragon head putting it into a block, if you didn't know. And then you got your giant section of fridges. And your stoves and furnaces. So yeah. Then we got baths, like showers and baths. You know, you got the hopper up top, and the glass surrounding it so it doesn't escape. And then I just learned you could do this recently. So now I can actually, like, the only thing that's not getting washed is my feet. I can finish up. I can get in here, wash my feet, you know. And boom, we good. And back here is nothing. I didn't feel like putting in the whole effort for the store. Then we got a Salvation Army store. This is where you have your water. Like, this is where you keep the water bottle containers are. So if you want water, you can buy some water. You got your clothes. And if you want to donate anything, you can put it in here. They'll give you a little bit of money. You got books that people will have donated to put up for sale. So, yeah. And then we're going to go into Cook's Gym, spelled with a J because it's unique. I did not put any effort into this whatsoever. You got your little lounge, your TV, you got some weights, you got your punch bags. I forget what they're called, I don't even know. Then you got your little area. Then you got, I think this is a locker room. Yeah, this is a locker room. Yeah, you're supposed to have water in it, but I think the water would escape, so. Then you got your lockers and stuff. Then you got bathrooms. I don't even know if there's anything in here. I don't know, yeah, there is. But yeah. And then we go down here, we have a Lego store. And if you play Minecraft and like creative and stuff, you probably know who I got this from. But yeah, I wanted to put this in, and I tried my best, and I did. So basically, it's got a bunch of Lego stuff. That's why it has like the most detail out of almost everything in this mall, because I got it from that person. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna tell you. Well, actually, I probably should give credit. But this is what he made, and it's TSMC Minecraft. He does a lot of cool city building stuff, and that's where most of my city came from, actually, is from his stuff, and it's pretty amazing. So then we got a flower shop. You can buy your tulips, your sunflowers, your flower pots, some big flowers, and yeah, you can just buy a bunch of flowers from in here. And then next door we have jerseys, crystals, and jewels. Basically just from the new Caves and Cliffs update that just released like yesterday, because I just made this yesterday. You got your large crystals for like $1,000 each. You got your medium crystals for $500, and I think these are for $250. Yep, for the small crystals each. So yeah, that came from the new Caves and Cliffs update that actually just dropped. So, and then you got Center Side Hall again. We're not gonna go back in there because we already know what's in here. We're gonna walk outside because we have Oak Cafe. You know, it's kind of like the Red Robin of my mall, you know. You got your nice little cash register for when you leave. You got your lectarian. And then you got all your seating and everything. You got your bar table and everything. You go back here. The kitchen's pretty big. You got a bunch of storage. The sodas, what people are ordering. A bunch of deep fryers, sinks, and yeah, a bunch of cool stuff. So that's Oak Cafe, which I totally recommend, actually. So it's not a real place that I don't know of. If it is, that's actually kind of cool. And then, like any other mall, you have an FYE. You know, you got your music, your random crap. You got your music, your pop, your rap, your rock, your heavy metal, and everything. I'm into heavy metal myself, so well, not really heavy metal, just rock in general. But you got your shelves, you got your whatever that is, cash register. Yeah. Next, we have custom cars. You have like the back of a truck bed or car bed. This is the Mustang one that I made up. I think it looks dope as crap. And I'm trying to think. I think these are supposed to be exhausts. You got your spoilers. These are like exhaust, dual or single. You got your single stack. You got from the bottom, like just underneath your truck rolling coal, and then you got some dual stacks. And then you got the smoker coming out the side, like kind of standard but new. So yeah, that was something random that I wanted to make, so I did. And then we got the mall office, basically just to hire in here if you want to get a store in here. So basically this is their computer, your sitting area. Then you have like a desk. That's supposed to be a mouse, which kind of actually looks like a mouse. I think this is not the big office. One of these are the big office, and I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the office, the big one. So that's where the entire owner of the mall is. But yeah, that's the mall office. Then you got Dave's Jewels, which the V is a diamond, which I think fits pretty good. You have your reservation, I guess, to come in and look. You have your diamonds, and then you got your back. And I think that is it for the entire mall. It's a huge building, I know. It's very, very big. That's what she said. I worked very hard on this, and it really did turn out good. Like, this mall is huge. Like, if I just go up here, like, this mall is actually very big. And yeah, that's the entire mall, and that just looks like a giant brick wall. Like, compared to any other building, this mall is even bigger than this. Like, this mall is bigger than the parking lot almost. Like, you could probably fit this mall in over 3/4 of that parking lot. Like, the parking lot's almost as big as the mall. But the city's coming along nicely, and there really isn't too much that has changed with it. There's a little more stuff put around it. But the mall and the townhouses are the big part. And we're going to try to live stream the townhouses together. Probably starting tomorrow. We're probably going to do a few houses a stream. And yeah, you got your kitchen level, room level, living room, and that's basically all the same thing, but they're all designed different. This one has a bathroom. But yeah, so far it just looks like a giant brick wall, because that's how it turned out, so. But I am very well hoping that this thing turns out as I like to. And it already partially did. All I need to do, like, and the structure block is in the first house. So, all you got to do is, I think, give at S structure block, structure underscore block, and you'll get the structure block. And then you just got to figure out how to get it. Like, just use YouTube. YouTube's the easiest way. But yeah, you got a little lounge. Yep, here it is. So, there's also a command block. I don't know what that does yet. I don't know if I need it. The structure block is very, like, if you really do need a, like, the structure block, it's really good for if you need to copy and paste a building. Like, it actually is very good for that. And if you ever do need to copy and paste a building, just look up how to get a structure block and learn how to use it, and then that's just basically how you do it. And that's what I did with all this. I did not take the time to build every single one of these individually, or else there'll probably only be like 5. Because it takes like a half an hour to 40 minutes just to build one. But yeah, that's the mall, and that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good day, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.